course, light switch. Oh my lord, that is way better. Way better. Alright, let me show you guys something. Sometimes if you can't get these in, just with a little bit of pressure and turning, what I like to do is I just put in a screw where I want it, take that screw out, and it's pretty much already pre-drilled for you. Just make sure the screw's not bigger than your hook that you're trying to install, because then it won't have nothing to grab onto because you made the hole bigger than this. See, so this is what I was talking about. I'm going to use the screws that were provided for those clips for the lights. So pretty much about the same thickness. So that way when I take out my screw, my hole's not going to be bigger than my hooks. And it'll just go right on in. The threads are already made from the screw. Alright, got the first set of those on. I know they're not straight. Definitely not straight. But now I'm just gonna kind of I'm gonna connect them up to each other, link them, and I'm gonna kind of tidy up the cable so the cables ain't like hanging. A good thing to use for that is zip ties that have like a little screw hole in them, so that way you can screw your zip tie and then you can tie your zip tie your wire up, hanging it up, holding it. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's 10 times better. My shop is well lit now. Well lit. And I love it. So I'll take a couple minutes to show you guys this engine that I finally pulled out of the Galaxie. I'm gonna take a second here to see if my light switch works. These two plugins that I got ran off this light switch. Now I come in, and my garage is lit off one light switch, completely lit. I love it, guys. Right, so here she is, 352. I'm pretty sure it's a 352. I looked up the whole serial number on the door. I looked up every letter, you know, the paint code, the transmission, and everything that supposedly comes with it from factory. The interior is still the original. That's that kind of greenish color. That's the original color right there. I think the previous owner tried to paint it some type of like a navy blue or something. Honey gold is the color, and I hate the color, to be honest. Even if it was like still the original color and it was in really, really good condition. I looked up the color and I absolutely hated it. When I heard the color, I imagined it was gonna be like that Pontiac gold, and no, it's like a poop green, and I didn't like it at all. Maybe even you can call it maybe even like a military green kind of, but army green, you know. But I didn't like it at all. So definitely not gonna be that color. Know that for sure. But let me move this thing here for you guys real quick. Now, I know the 352s can be kind of tricky. I've done quite a bit of extensive research. Now, I know it can be a 360, a 390, or, you know, other stuff, you know, and the 352 casting was kind of like the thing for the FE blocks. But you necessarily don't really know until you take it apart. I know you can measure the stroke as well, but you know, I haven't gotten there, so I think we'll kind of do everything. pH 324 for the water pump. Maybe you guys can, you know, just by looking at some of the stuff that's on it, you guys can already know. Mom always said a little spit never hurt. I want to say that number right there is a 4. Yeah, it looks like a 4. But I don't know. Maybe you guys can look some stuff up and let me know what you guys think it might be. Definitely gonna take her apart. But unfortunately, I do want to get my garage organized, and I'm not gonna have sufficient space. I am gonna make some shelves, so I'm not gonna have sufficient space to completely take this thing apart and just have the parts laying around the whole time I'm restoring this car. So we'll probably kind of dig into the car a little bit, or into the engine a little bit, but this week the tranny is gonna come out. So I'll stay tuned for that, you guys, and thanks for watching me give myself a present with the new shop lights. I don't know about you guys, but this is way better than little dangly light just hanging right up here. But hey, you know, sometimes you just got to work with what you have, and I'll put that link for these lights in the description. And like I said, they were pretty decent lights. 10 lights for $82. Can't really beat that, man. And I think they were rated for 4,000 lumens each light. So I love them. I think it's great. I can see everything from across the room. No area really needs to be lit. The only reason why I didn't run some all the way to over here was because usually when I work on the car, it's daytime. The garage door is open, so that would block those lights. I thought about maybe even screwing 2 lights to the garage door frame, and when I have the garage door open, I can just connect them and link them there, and then, you know, I'll have overhead light. But we'll see. I'll open up the garage door and see what it looks like. So I'll get back to you guys later this week, and we're gonna get that tranny out once I get all this stuff down in my basement and organized. A lot of stuff is going in the trash because I just don't want to keep it. So thanks guys, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll be back for more, so tune in.